Hi, I'm Terry Tucker, author of Sustainable Excellence: 10 Principles to Leading Your Uncommon and Extraordinary Life, and a featured author in Perspectives on Cancer: Stories of Healing, Hope, and Resilience. Also, look for my new book titled Four Truths and a Lie. Welcome to another edition of Sustainable Excellence Extras. Since Thanksgiving is only a few days away, I'd like to tell you a story about a man who risked everything to save a child. A little girl whose parents had died lived with her grandmother and slept in an upstairs bedroom. One night, there was a fire in the house, and the grandmother perished while trying to rescue the child. The fire spread quickly, and the first floor of the house was soon engulfed in flames. Neighbors called the fire department, then stood helplessly by, unable to enter the home because flames blocked the entrances. The little girl appeared at an upstairs window, crying for help, just as word spread among the crowd that firefighters would be delayed a few minutes because they were at another fire. Suddenly, a man appeared with a ladder, put it up against the side of the house, and disappeared inside. When he reappeared, he had the little girl in his arms. He delivered the child to the waiting arms below, then disappeared into the night. An investigation revealed the child had no living relatives, and weeks later, a meeting was held in the town hall to determine who would take the child into their home and raise her. A teacher said she would like to raise the little girl. She pointed out that she could ensure her a good education. A farmer offered her an upbringing on his farm. He pointed out that living on a farm was healthy and satisfying. Others spoke, giving the reasons why it was to the child's advantage to live with them. Finally, the town's richest resident arose and said, "I can give the child all the advantages that you have mentioned here, plus money and everything that money can buy." Through all the debate, the girl remained silent, her eyes fixed on the floor. "Does anyone else want to speak?" asked the meeting chairperson. A man came forward from the back of the room. His gait was slow, and he seemed uncomfortable. When he got to the front of the room, he stood directly before the little girl and held out his arms. The crowd gasped. His hands and arms displayed terrible burn scars. The child cried out, "This is the man who rescued me." With a leap, she threw her arms around the man's neck, holding on for dear life, just as she had that fateful night. She buried her face in his shoulder and sobbed for a few moments. Then she looked up and smiled at him. "This meeting is adjourned," said the chairperson. Please leave me a comment about your thoughts on what you would give to save the life of another. Your opinions and perspectives are valuable, and I'd appreciate hearing from you. Also, please head over to motivationalcheck.com to get your daily dose of inspiration and motivation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.